I'm going to tell you a little joke. That's a little bit about the time I met Clint Eastwood.
Nice.
Clint Eastwood was a local, pretty much a local guy.
Right, yeah, Carmel Valley. Yeah.
So there used to be a restaurant called Sambo's. It used to be open 24 hours a day.
Sambo's?
Sambo's, yeah, they went out of business now.
Sure.
So we're at about 3 o'clock in the morning, there's me and my buddies, we're sitting down having breakfast. Here comes Clint. Clint at that time was in Rawhide. It was his real first TV show. And it was just before he started making the spaghetti westerns. So anyway, Clint's sitting about from me to you, and we started shooting at him for the westerns. And Clint started shooting back. And we started talking, but Clint's he's a real down-to-earth guy. But at that time he was a young man. We were kids. And that was with Clint Eastwood.
Nice.
Yeah. Who's the other guy that I met that time? There's a couple. I've met a lot of guys over the years, stars.
Like,
some nice, some not so nice.
Weren't you saying you met Jay Leno once?
Jay Leno, yeah. Jay Leno I was managing at Wharf side, and Jay Leno came in real early. It was about 5 o'clock, just before we started getting real busy. And you got to recognize Jay Leno.
Oh, sure.
So Jay Leno came in, I sat him down, he had dinner. I wanted to talk to him a little bit. I said, Jay, can I buy you a dessert? He says, thank you, I appreciate it. So I bought him a dessert, and we rapped a little bit, talked a little bit. He came down for the car show. He used to come down, he still comes down here.
Oh, sure. He's a passionate car collector.
And buys cars.
And has some of the most amazing, steam-powered stuff, jet-powered. His collection's one of the premier in the world, in my opinion.
Whenever we have the big car shows here, he comes.
The concourse and such. Nice.
So I met John Travolta one time.
Yeah.
Walking down the wharf. Yeah.
How's he?
He's all right. He's not as friendly as Jay Leno was more friendly than John was, but John was friendly. Way back when, I met Bing Crosby.
Get out of here.
Yeah, because Bing was when he would come down the wharf quite a bit. Smoke his pipe, and he had his hat on.
Nice.
Just like you see him.
Yeah.
And he would talk to everybody. He was a real down-to-earth guy. So
that's awesome.
That's a few of the people that I've met over the years. There's a few more, if I can remember them.
Sure.
But the most beautiful woman I've seen was, she played, what show was she on? The 10, Bo Derek. Bo Derek had a face that would make you drop.
I know the name.
Yeah. The most beautiful woman I've ever seen was Bo Derek. I mean, she was stunning. And then when I was working in the fish market one time, Mary Tyler Moore came in.
Nice.
And bought crabs, and I asked her for an ID. That's how she wanted me to check. Can I see your ID? Mary Tyler Moore. I feel like such a stupid.
Oh.
Those are just a few of the people that I've met over the years.
Sure. Well, I mean, Fisherman's Wharf is a tourist destination.
Exactly.
I mean, it really, for 100 years now, at least. Yeah.
There was a movie star in there last night. Not a movie star, a rock star.
At Domenico's?
Yeah. He's been in there 4 days. Alice Cooper.
Get out of here.
Yeah, Alice Cooper came in 3 days and ate there.
Why didn't you call me?
Yeah. I didn't know. They told me Alice Cooper's here. Where? He didn't come to the bar, but he was in there. He had 3 days, they told me.
Nice.
And they said he was a real nice guy.
I've actually heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That it was last night he was in there. And the night before, and the day before. So he came in with lunch and 2 dinners.
Nice. Yeah. And here pretty soon, well, I guess you could right now, you can add your name to the list of famous people on the wharf.
Well, I'm probably getting pretty close to me and Sonny Arcoleo, the oldest, and Nick Lemon, and we're probably 3 of the oldest guys down there now.
What are the other 2 names?
Nick Lemon.
Okay.
And Chris Arcoleo.
And they
were kids when we were on the wharf.
Where are they working now?
Well, Chris owns Chris's fishing trips.
Oh, right, still, yeah.
Yeah, and then Nick is one of the skippers on one of Chris's party boats.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But I mean, you guys are literally the last of the great wharfmen.
Pretty much, yeah. I don't think it was Angelo DiGirolamo passed away,
right?
And he was the oldest. Now I think it's us 3. I can't think of anybody older than us. Everybody else is gone.
That's why you're the Godfather.
Exactly.
Everybody else is dead.
As a matter of fact, sometimes I walk down the wharf, they call me the Godfather.
I know. I don't know why you don't understand that you are and have been for quite some time.
Well, I guess because when you get old, that's the way it gets. But yeah, it's been a good place for me. It's been a good life for me.
Nice.
I wouldn't want to have worked or done the things I've done anywhere else over the years.
And you just said to your parents last week,
Yeah.
you put in another 10 or 15 years at the Wharf if you can.
Yeah, well, I'll work till I can't. My eyes are bad. If anything puts me down, Joe, it'll be my eyes.
Okay.
You know, but as far as anything else,
Sure.
as long as I can move, I'm working. I'm not the type of person to stay home and do nothing. It'd drive me crazy.
Sure.
You know, that's like my dad. My dad has to have something to do.
And he's 94.
94.
That man's brain is amazing.
Oh, yeah, he's sharp as a tack.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the way he recalls things from the war, I mean, the 40s, he's talking about it like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, thank you again for your time this week. And we'll be back next week, and we're going to talk about, you've had a lifelong passion for music and playing the drums, and so we're going to get into some...
Yeah, my uncle was a professional drummer.
All right. Well,
Benny.
next week we're going to get into the music
little
side.
band we had.
Nice.
A little blues band. We played at a few spots.
Nice.
And we used to play at the Wharf side all the time.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, thank you very much. That'll be next week.
Okay, Godson, thank you.
See you soon.
All right.